thrilled Reds fans when he took the field. Eric the Red, teammate Paul O'Neill, said Davis was the best hitter, best runner, best outfielder, best everything he ever saw. And though he was diagnosed with colon cancer in May of 1997, he battled back to return to baseball 4 months later. He joins us now via Zoom. Eric Davis, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Oh, doing fantastic. I don't mean to fanboy all over you, man, but you gotta understand. And I think there are people who not just excited because of the age I was, but in 1987, you were the best thing in baseball. There was nobody better. There's nobody who did it any better. Before we get into talking about the diagnosis and everything you've gone through and why it's so important to get checked out, when you reflect on those days, and I can see you're still decked out in all that red stuff, how does it make you feel? How do those times make you feel?
First of all, I'm doing this Zoom actually from our academy in the Dominican Republic. So you see Mario Soto to my right and Dave Concepcion. So you see all the history of the Reds. But when you talk about putting that Cincinnati Reds uniform on with the history of not just the Big Red Machine, but the times that they had before that with Ted Kluszewski and Jim Maloney and a lot of different, when Frank Robinson and Bobby Tolan and those guys were there. So I've been a Reds fan my whole life. But to start to partake into playing and doing the things that I was able to do on the baseball field kind of surprised me a lot, too, because I didn't set out to do it like that. I just tried to allow my talents to take the best that I could give it and hope it translates into something positive. So I enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it now.
Well, obviously, a lot of people look up to you in many different ways, not the least of which is how you handled that diagnosis. What was it like getting a colon cancer diagnosis that young, and why is it so important for you to share now that with others?
Well, it was two parts because I was misdiagnosed first, and then so the scariness of not knowing really affected me more than the actual diagnosis. Because once I was diagnosed, it was like, okay, at least I know what it is. And because of my age, I was kind of scared about that because no one wants to hear cancer. Death is really synonymous when you talk about cancer. But at my age and the kind of cancer that I have, what I learned to understand was that early detection saves lives. And by me being detected early, it saved my life.
Well, let's talk about that. Were there warning signs for you? Had there been a history in the family or anything that made you want to get checked out? Let's talk about just the screening and the importance of, as you said, finding out if you have an issue early on.
Well, no, I didn't have any symptoms. I wouldn't have known it had I had it anyway, because it was not historically in my family. So I didn't even know what colorectal cancer was. But when I did find that uncomfortability inside of my stomach, I really didn't know what it was. And I came back and played a couple of days prior to me first experiencing it when I was in Cleveland playing for the Orioles. But just knowing that they found exactly what it was, because I was misdiagnosed. I was told I had an abscess, but thank God I was promiscuous about why an abscess got there, being in the finely tuned athlete that I thought I was at that particular time anyway. How did an abscess get in my stomach? And by them not having that answer forced me to go to another hospital, which Johns Hopkins was right around the corner, which allowed me to find out. And I was in the University of Maryland hospital for 8 days. And they never did a colonoscopy. And the first thing they did at Johns Hopkins was a colonoscopy. So it all worked itself out. I took 32 weeks of chemo. So it's been 25 years, and I've always been an advocate of colorectal cancer and early detection save lives.
And Eric, I know you are teaming up with St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and I'm so sorry that we are running out of time, but if people want to find out more information and get that early screen, all that kind of thing, what's the best way we can find out more information?
Well, I don't have that information with me, but you can always go to stelizabeth.com and get all that information on the colorectal screening and how to get tested. All of that stuff is there, yes.
Excellent. Eric Davis, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for taking some time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
Take care now.